Okay, so this is the property that I teased the other day. Um, we're back, and this is going to. The only change that I've made since I first showed it to you is that I have completely mowed the grass in both sections. And what we're going to do is build ourselves, a nice house. I'm sort of thinking this as being a um, farmhouse of sorts, and I'm not going to make it too terribly big just because this is the first major building project I've done. So first of all, to select the build tool, we come here, and now we've got a build tool. And when I put this down, what I will get is a 4x4 area. So we need to make it bigger. I mean, nobody has a house this size, right? I mean, seriously. Okay, the hardest part is keeping track of what size you're making it. Yeah, I made it quite a bit larger than I intended. Okay, um, let's back off here a little bit. Started roughly in the middle. Okay. Let's just double check ourselves here. I think that's right now. Okay, so once I've got it the way I want it, all I have to do is press the E key and it's built. I'm not going to get fancy like I did last time. Although, no, I'm not going to, not this time. This is going to be boring for shape. It's just going to be a big square, big rectangle, whatever. I discovered a strange thing. I built something about this size before, and I made part of it external like I did with that one addition that I had made. And I discovered a strange thing that the parts of the roof that were exposed were considered inside, not outside. So, okay, now we're ready. We can go up. Probably not best to be inside it like this, but hey, what can you do? So now I'm going to put some stairs to downstairs, and when I get down there, I'm going to put in a front door, because otherwise I'm kind of stuck. So let's get some stairs. And I know which ones I want if I can find them again. I want these. I know what the difference is between that one and, oh, that's spiral and that is not. That's, but this is what I want. And I'm going to use brown oak. And by the way, if I decided after I put this in that I didn't like it after all, I could actually, that's where I want it, except I want it this way. I could actually change it without having to sell and replace it. But this is what I want. And you'll notice that, so now I can go downstairs and I'm in a great big empty room. Now, if I didn't get all turned around and screwed up, this should, oh, I bet you I did. Well, there's one way to find out. I'll just throw that in. Yeah, shoot. I wanted that in that corner over there. Oh well. Let's place the front door and then we'll worry about the stairs. Actually, let's use this one. It's big, it's wide. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take, nice. Okay, so now I want to move these stairs. This is the wrong place for them. I have lost more money buying and putting something up and realizing it's in the wrong place. Okay, so again, we're going to stick with the brown oak just to keep everything matchy-matchy. And we want it, well, that should work. I wish I could go down and have a cellar, but you can't. Okay, that's good. That works. So now we've got a huge open space, and it is quite huge. The next step is going to be to break this huge open space into multiple rooms, um, maybe a hallway, a bathroom. We're definitely going to have a kitchen, living room, and dining room down here. Um, but I need to figure out where everything's going to go, because by putting the door right in the middle, well, I can sell it and move it, I suppose, but there's a limit. Each time you lose money. And if this were real, I wouldn't be throwing money around like that. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't. So I'm thinking, well, we'll see. I'll be back in a moment. We've built the house. It's really just a shell right now, but we have built the house. Notice that it has a nice high roof on it. It's the one thing that I did after I stopped the video last time. So we are going to go inside. And you can see that it is just an empty shell right now. 2 floors of openness. And the interesting thing is that there is an attic stairs here. And yes, you can go into the attic. It's not anything terribly interesting, but it's here. And we're going to have to do something with it. I'm not sure exactly what yet, except that it will be an attic, obviously. Okay, close that up. I think the first thing we need to do is side the outside of the house. So we're going to go out here. We're going to get the scaffolding, the mobile scaffolding. Don't care what color it is. I really don't. Okay, now the thing I do wonder about is what should we use for the paneling? So that would be walls, obviously not wallpaper. There's always brick, but I'm sort of thinking that uh, wood of some sort would be good here. There's these light panels and there's dark panels. Yellow? I don't think so. Pink? No, hardly. Orange? No. Light brown wouldn't be bad. That's not bad. Comes in brown and dark. I think the light would be rather nice. Let's go simple and see how we like that one before we buy a whole bunch of it. We could also go horizontal. Not sure. No, I think, well, let's try the horizontal. Just for the fun of it. See which one we like better. Okay. So, which one do you like better? Actually, I'm thinking the horizontal might be nice. I think we'll stick with that. Get rid of the vertical. And we'll buy a bunch of these. That should last us for a while. Should get us around the bottom if nothing else. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with this whole process here. I think I will pause and come back when I finish the outside of the house. See you in a few minutes. Just one more little piece to do, and we will be done with this house. There you go. That's it. All done. So we will exit from this, and you can see that. By the way, did you find it interesting that that whole big triangle up there just took one tile? I do. Okay, so the whole house is got siding on the outside of it. Now the next step is to go inside and start breaking these big open spaces up into rooms. I'm thinking first floor will have a kitchen, dining room, living room. Maybe we'll tuck a little bathroom away in a corner. Then on the second floor, maybe we'll add an office down there too. On the second floor, we'll have the bedrooms and a good sized bathroom. And then on in the attic, I don't know. I'm going to try putting in some beams. I know they exist in the game, but I don't know how they're going to look or whether it will really work well. But what I'm going to do first is break up the first and second floor into rooms. And I'm not going to make you watch the whole making the walls thing. So I will be back once I have divided it up. And then we can start working on the rooms one at a time together. We're back. And I have divided both the downstairs and the upstairs into separate rooms. Haven't put in any doorways, but this is definitely a start. Now, what I envision in this room is a small office, and this is going to be a bathroom. It's going to be the living room, or maybe this is going to be the living room. I'm not so sure. I guess they're about the same width. Anyhow, one of them is going to be the living room. The other is going to be a bedroom, a downstairs bedroom. This is the kitchen. Now, this is the only place so far, well, except for one upstairs, that I've put in windows, and I also added a door out into the backyard, which I haven't defined yet. But this will be the kitchen. Then when you go upstairs, we've got there's the attic steps. This, I think I might break up into multiple rooms. I'm thinking of making it a bathroom and a sauna, or splitting it up and making two bathrooms and making one of them open instead of to hear directly from this bedroom. It's a possibility. Then there's a bedroom over here, a bedroom over here, and a bedroom over here. And this is the only other window I put in for the end of the hall. And what I'd like to start with is the hall itself. Um, we need something that we can put up that will, let's see. I'm thinking perhaps, actually, we want a window in the back as well. So we're going to go for either that one or that one. I think this one is big enough. And I changed instances of this cool oak to light bamboo, which I think is a little bit nicer. We actually could go for the 200, couldn't we? All right. Where is it? Where is it? Where did you hide? There's 300, 100. I know there's a 200 by 200. Guess I'll have to find it. 300 by 200, 250 by 150, 200 by 200. And again, I'm going to stick with using light bamboo instead of cool oak. I think it looks a little bit nicer, a little bit warmer. And we can put that right there for a view out to the cornfields. Okay, now let's pick a wallpaper. Walls. And I want wallpaper out here. Not the striped stuff. I'm thinking something old-fashioned looking. I'm not sure if any of these. No. Some of them you can put panels on the bottom, and actually, let's go to wall panels. Hardly. Oh, this is frustrating. Oh, here we go. I'm thinking maybe this one. That's nice. No. That seems appropriate, although that's very nice as well. No, I think I'm going to go with this one. I know I'm going to need at least 3. Oh, shoot. Watch, I've bought too many now, right? Yeah, I rather like that. It's a little bit old-fashioned, and that was my intention. Hmm. Maybe I actually did buy too many this time. Oh, no, I didn't. I have to buy at least one more. Okay, I think that pretty much does it. Yep. Now I need to pick. I don't think I need that anymore. I definitely don't need that anymore. Okay, unless I change the doors or something. Okay, so I think this looks pretty nice. Step in the right direction. Now I'm going to have to decide. Not that I absolutely have to have the same door everywhere, but I'm going to have to pick a door because I don't like to use a different style door in every opening. I like to use basically the same one throughout. It looks more like the house was built rather than that it grew and was added onto gradually. So we also need to pick a floor. So let's do that first. We want panels. I can go sort of old fashioned and do these panels, or I can do these slightly fancier ones, or these plain wooden ones. Um, Actually, that's not a bad idea, but not orange, please. Light brown, same color as the outside. Maybe we don't want to do that. Let's do dark brown panels. And we want them. Wish I could remember which way that is going to end up being. I'll try it just to see how it looks. I don't know. Maybe it should be the rotated one so that it's, yeah. We want the dark brown, but we want the rotated ones. All right. I think this is going to be better. Yeah, see, this way it's going to go down the hall rather than across the hall. I think that looks nice. And oops, there's definitely enough contrast in color between the walls and the floor. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. So let me take a I'm going to take a short break here and pick some doors and put them in, and then we will continue doing room by room. So that's it for part 1. Wednesday we'll pick up where we left off and continue decorating this house. Thanks.